Hi Capricorns, welcome to Scorp Tarot. It's me, Mark. I'm back again. Hey guys, welcome back. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. I really appreciate it. Capricorns, we are in the month of August. This is your August of 2018 general reading. This is a 7-card general reading for you Capricorns. There will be 3 cards on the top row, 3 on the bottom, and 1 advice or outcome card in this reading. Now the messages that come through Capricorn, everything may not pertain to you. Everyone, sun, moon, or rising Capricorn will get a little something, a golden nugget or two, something that makes you think, something that maybe even challenges you. Or something that confirms what you've already been thinking about, what source has already been giving you. So you'll get something positive from this reading. However, to get messages and a reading that is specific to you and only you and the energies around you, Capricorn, you will need to get one of my amazing private readings. Yes, and the reason why I say my readings are amazing is because that's what my clients tell me. The readings hit the mark every time because the messages that come through, they don't come from me. The messages come straight from Source, Creator, Universe, Spirit, Capricorn. So if you would like one of my amazing readings, you can email me at ScorpTarot, ScorpTarot @gmail.com. I read for people all over the world. So no matter where you are, I just got off Skype with one of my clients from Australia, from Perth. I believe that's how it's pronounced, but she's from Australia, and she's not my only client from Australia. I have people from everywhere, every continent: Australia, Russia, Brazil, Mexico, Canada, continental United States, Africa, the continent of Africa, just everywhere. If my energy resonates with yours, honey, all you got to do is email me at Scorp Tarot to get one of my amazing private readings. If you want to know the type of readings I offer, look below in the description box. That's where the description is. If you would like to know what the price list is, it's below in the description box. But if you just have general questions, just email me at ScorpTarot, ScorpTarot @gmail.com. Capricorn, let's get into this reading. Let's see what energies are around you, Capricorn, for the month of August of 2018. I'm going to tilt the camera down, Capricorn, so you all can see the cards as they come out. I have meditated on them. I got my crystals. Let's get started, Capricorn. All right, guys. Creator, what messages do you have for the sun, moon, or rising sign of Capricorn for the month of August of 2018? What should Capricorns focus on? What should Capricorns be aware of, Creator? I ask that only the highest energies of love, light, and truth come through these cards and come through me, Creator. What messages do you have? That's too many. For the sun, moon, or rising sign of Capricorn for the month of August of 2018. What should Capricorns focus on? What should Capricorns be aware of, Creator? I ask that only the highest energies, okay, of love, light, and truth come through the... Okay, wait a minute. Now, the one that flipped over is this one. The rest of these I'm going to put back. Capricorn, let's get your outcome or advice card. Creator, could you give the sign of Capricorn one advice or outcome card for the month of August of 2018? Could you give the sign of Capricorn one advice or outcome card? I ask that only the highest energies of love, light, and truth come through these cards and come through me. Creator, could you give the sign of Capricorn one advice or outcome card for the month of August of 2018? What messages do you have for the sign of Capricorn? An advice or an outcome card for the month of August, Creator. Let's take this one. All right, Capricorn, these are your cards. Let's see what messages Source has for you. Okay, the eclipse energy. Yes, Capricorn, major arcana to death card. That's your first card. Source is saying it's a time of transformation. There are things that will be eclipsed out of your life. They have to leave. They are ending. And that's what this death card is speaking to. It speaks to an ending. Something can no longer stay and something has to go. And that's what this, and then you're being called to transform. So that, and you got 3 major arcana cards in a row. Oh my gosh. Capricorn, most of your cards are major arcana in these 6 cards so far. Next to the death card, you guys have the temperance card. Source is saying you need to make sure you manage your emotions well and be purposeful. As these changes are coming, as these endings are happening, Capricorn, Source is saying be purposeful. Realize that there are no coincidences nor accidents. So when things start to shift and move, you take the time to examine yourself. Examine the situation, yes, Capricorn, but also examine yourself so that you can be purposeful, so that your next step can be purposeful, so that you're not just moving just to say that you're doing something, but that it makes sense, that it flows with the energy that is flowing around you. That's what Source is saying. That's how you truly use this eclipse energy. And we have the lunar eclipse that's happening at the end of July. I'm filming these videos at the end of July. And Source is saying, moving into August, you Capricorns are going to be feeling that energy heavy. You are going to have things that either have left your life or will be leaving your life. And keep in mind that eclipse energy, just because it happened on the 27th of July, guys, that energy can last up to 6 months afterwards. So Source is saying, you're going to feel it heavy. You're going to feel it heavy. There are going to be major changes, major shifts, but they're leading you to new opportunities. And that's why Source is saying be purposeful. When you start seeing things leave your life, Capricorn, don't get rigid. Don't start holding on tight to what's still there. Flow with Source. Flow with energy. That's why I said be purposeful. Make sure you're knowing what you're doing and why you're doing it. Don't just do something just because, oh, this left my life, this person left my life, so now I feel like I gotta, get to work and start moving forward on this. If the energy's not right for you to do it, no, sit still. Manage your emotions. Don't just start doing busy work just to say you're doing something. That's the energy I'm feeling for a lot of you Sun, Moon, or Rising Capricorns. So control yourself. Control your emotions. Manage your emotions so that you can actually do the transforming that needs to be done to purge. Let go of old things that don't suit you anymore, Capricorn, and transform from that caterpillar to the butterfly. Yes. What does the caterpillar do in the womb or whatever it's in? I'm saying womb, whatever. It's not in there working. No, it's in there resting. It's in there storing up its energy so that when it's time to burst forward, when it's time to break the womb, when it's time to come out of hibernation, it has the strength and is capable and well ready to do it. That's what Source is saying with this death card. There may be something that leaves, and while it's leaving, if you feel sad, feel what you're feeling. If you feel, regretful, feel what you're feeling. But then once you experience that, you don't try to sweep it under the rug, because that doesn't help anything or anybody. What you do is you feel what you're feeling, and then when you feel like you're at a point, you're strong enough, you let it go and you rise like the phoenix, baby. You rise like the phoenix, but you don't resist going down. You don't resist what you're feeling, because see, life is about peaks and valleys, ups and downs. So you can't resist the down just like you wouldn't resist going up. That's what Source is saying. Be purposeful and manage your emotions as you have these endings, Capricorn, for the month of August of 2018. All right, child, I told you. Next, you guys got Major Arcana, the Moon card. Source is saying that moon, that lunar eclipse that happened at the end of July is going to be major for you guys. You're going to have major shifts, and it's going to affect your emotions in a major way. You guys some of you will be cutting away old situations that don't fit you anymore. And you didn't even plan to get rid of that maybe relationship. You didn't plan to quit that job. You didn't plan to move out of that place. But you've had enough. And then you finally one day wake up and it's just like the moon is telling you, you know what? Because the moon can make you be really emotional. And not necessarily in a negative way. But it can bring things to the surface. So you're just like, I can't take it anymore. That's it. I'm severing ties. And I put my foot down and that's it. I choose not to deal with this anymore. I choose not to have this be a part of my life anymore. That's what I'm feeling like. And for some of you, like I said, this can either be that lunar eclipse energy from July 27th, or it can be either around the new moon or full moon in August. You have major changes that are coming. So don't get scared. Be fluid. Go with the energy, because you're moving towards something that better fits you. All right, another major arcana. This is your fourth major arcana, Capricorn. You got the Tower. I told you. Major changes, honey. You got two of the heavy initiators of change. The Death card and the Tower. Source is saying there is something in your life that has to be torn down because it's not built on a solid foundation. Like I said, Capricorn, this could be a love relationship. This can be you ending that. This or someone, your partner, ending it. This can be a friendship where there's a level of conflict. There's a level of something there that is not strong and it's not in your highest and best good. And Source is just saying, it's time to let it go. It's time to allow it to die and to cease and you just move on. This could also be a job. This could also, for some of you, Sun, Moon, or Rising Capricorns, this could be the place you live. But these are 4 major arcana cards. This is major shifts in your life. And that's what Source is saying with the Tower. You have a sudden change. It's like lightning striking. And it's going to... there's some sort of major event that causes a sudden change. Like I said, this is not even something that you guys have planned. This is something that you just have enough and it's time for it to end in a sudden, drastic way. All right. Then you guys have the 8 of Pentacles. Yes. This is the 8 of Pentacles, Capricorn. This card speaks to working hard. Like I said, for some of you, I already said this. I feel like this is in your work sector. What these changes are, because what sits next to this Tower card, Capricorn, is the 8 of Pentacles. So the change that is coming for you all in the month of August, Capricorn, a lot of you, it has to do with work. Or it can have to do with your earthly goods. Because, you know, Pentacle energy is anything in our world. It could be your home. It could be your car. Maybe you kind of been fed up, dealing with having repairs on your car and you try to continue to, do a little bit at a time just to keep it. And Source is saying something's going to happen for the month of August that prompts you to say, you know what, I'm done. I'm tired. I'm ready for something new. I'm going to work hard, but the change is inevitable. That's what Source is saying. And it may not be easy because with the 8 of Pentacles, that is the apprentice card. This can also be some of you going back to school because, August is the month where your students go back to school. Whether you're a young person or someone older, more mature. You still could be going back to school. But there's definitely something unexpected that may come up having to do with your work sector, having to do with your world, could even have it to do with school, if you are a student, Capricorn. All right. Last but not least, you guys got the 10 of Cups. Excellent. See, all of that change, all of that sudden change, all of that energy of unexpected things coming up is leading you to a place of joy, fulfillment, happiness, happy family, happy life. That's what this 10 of Cups speaks to. It speaks to an abundance of happiness. Getting that pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. You see that rainbow on that card? That's what Source is saying. And 10s are the highest level. They are the pentacle. So they're the end of the suit. So Source is saying with this 10 of Pentacles, you put in a lot of time and effort, a lot of emotions into whatever this project is. And Source is saying you may have some unexpected changes that come. You may even have some situations that end, Capricorn, for the month of August of 2018. But you need to keep the faith. You need to manage your emotions. And you need to be purposeful on how you move. Like I said, be very conscientious on timing when you do things. Why? The reason that you're doing it right now. Does it make sense? If so, press forward. If not, if you're just doing it because maybe you feel uncomfortable, because you feel like you just need to get moving, but the time is not right, this Source is saying be patient, because temperance can be a part of patience also. But you're definitely working hard for the month of August of 2018, Capricorn. And Source is saying you're going to have some serious energy coming in from the moon, from that lunar eclipse, from the new moon, the full moon in August. That's what Source is saying. So take good care of yourself. If you're having downloads, if you're getting energy that comes in, Capricorn, where, you're trying to process it, download it, if you're feeling overwhelmed, because remember you got the Temperance card, which speaks to balancing your emotions. Take those spiritual baths. Yes, take those spiritual baths so that you can kind of digest decompress, relieve your stress, and slow down. But you definitely have changes that are coming in for the month of August of 2018, Capricorn. And you just got to flow with that energy. Release as you feel the need to. Don't hold on to anything or anybody for this month of August. Release it. Allow it to leave your life, because if you do that, that is what's going to allow the new things to come in, which will push you towards this 10 of Cups. Having your having your wishes fulfilled. That's what I was going to say. And that's what I'm feeling. Having your wishes be fulfilled. No, it wasn't an easy road. No, it wasn't an easy process. And it may not even all happen in a 30-day cycle. But Source is saying you're going to be making steps towards it, Capricorn, in your life for the month of August to get towards this happy family, happy life. So, guys, this is a huge month for you Capricorns. You got 4 major arcana cards. You guys got the Death card, speaking to transformation, change. You got Temperance, speaking to patience, managing your emotions, being purposeful in how you move. Then you guys got the Moon card, speaking to fluidity, going with the flow of energy, being conscientious of your emotions because they are being affected by the new moon, the lunar eclipse, the full moon. And then last but not least, Capricorn, you guys got the Tower card. So, speaking of change, sudden change that comes in, the tearing down of something not built on a solid foundation. So change, change, change. That's what's on the menu for you Capricorns for the month of August of 2018. But you also will be working hard, being detailed and knowledgeable in your work sector or school or whatever it is that you do in the world. And then also that's going to lead you Capricorn to an abundance of joy. That's going to lead you to your wishes coming true for the month of August of 2018. Let's see what your outcome or your advice card is. It laid face down, Capricorn, the whole reading. All right. Your advice card is the 7 of Swords. This 7 of Swords can speak to being low-key, and that's really what I'm feeling. This can be a card that speaks to deception. It can speak to someone trying to get away with something, but I'm really not feeling that. For most of you Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising, this is just speaking to maybe possibly you either needing to be low-key about something because you definitely have endings. You have cycles that are shifting. You have relationships. You have situations. You have things that are ending in your life. And Source is just saying you maybe need to be a little more low-key for the month of August. Don't overshare. Don't talk about the things that are leaving your life right now because you are in a very sensitive state. That's what I'm feeling, and I've never said that before. But that's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like you guys are in a very sensitive state. That's why you got the Temperance card, where sources say, manage your emotions. Be purposeful. Don't allow yourself. You start talking to other people, and they start putting their ideas, what they think, what you should do, their advice on you. Sources saying you're very emotional right now. For the month of August, Capricorns, your emotions are on at a heightened level. So be a little more low key. Be a little more reserved. Kind of hold what your future plans are, what you're working on. Even possibly the changes that are happening in your home life or in your work life. Kind of be a little more low key. That's what Source is saying. All right? So Capricorns, thank you guys so much for your love and support. If the messages that came through resonate with you, then thumbs up the video, give me a like, share it. Thank you for the views. And if you would like to go deeper, you want to look at the energy that is exclusively around you Capricorn, then email me at Scorp Tarot to get one of my amazing readings, ScorpTarot@gmail.com. My list for the readings I offer is below in the description box, with the price list is also below, and then with my contact information. I'm sending you guys love and light, Capricorn. All right, guys, take care and enjoy the month of August of 2018. Namaste, Capricorn.